How's it going, guys? My name is Michael, and today we have a lot to talk about. We have a brand new mythical Pokemon Zarude being revealed for Pokemon Sword and Shield, as well as the Kanto starters and MewTwo making its appearance in-game right now. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So if you don't already know, today is Pokemon Day, which is February 27th. The Pokemon community celebrates this day every year because it is the anniversary of the original Pokemon Red and Green games, which were released back in 1996, I believe. So every year on this day, the Pokemon company likes to celebrate this anniversary with some sort of new information or new content for their movies or their games, or at least some sort of announcement inside the Pokemon company itself. And this year, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. They announced a lot of stuff. They released some stuff in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I think they also released something in Pokemon Go as well, but I'm going to go ahead and cover everything that was announced for Pokemon Sword and Shield. So the first thing we're going to talk about are the raid den updates in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and as you can see here, you can now get the Kanto starters in the raid dens throughout the wild area. And as you can see here, you can get Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle at a 20% chance at each. And of course, this is the 1-star. You can get a 2-star or 3-star Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. And then on the 4-star raid, you can get the evolution forms, which is Ivysaur, Charmeleon, or Wartortle, as well as Kingler, Grimmsnarl, and Toxtricity. So these guys are staying in as well. But the one that everybody is so interested in and so excited about is the fact that MewTwo is now in the raid dens as a 5-star raid. But note here as well, you cannot catch MewTwo. You can only battle him, and he's level 100, so he's going to be a very, very tough Pokemon to take down. Obviously, he's one of the most powerful Pokemon in the Poke universe itself. And of course, as well, as you can see here, you get a ton of stuff for beating him in the 5-star raid. And of course, there's a little bit of variances between these three here, but as you can see, you get a 10% chance each, which means you get a 30% chance at getting MewTwo in a 5-star raid den, which is pretty easy. You'll probably only have to reset it a few times to be able to get MewTwo, but you definitely want to go in there with some buddies. It's going to be extremely hard to take him down with yourself going in there with just normal NPCs. So again, I suggest buddying up for this because this is definitely going to be a tough raid. But also, this is only good through March 1st. So you have all the way up until the end of March 1st to be able to get these Kanto starters and to battle MewTwo itself. And this is just celebrating Pokemon Day in general, so you'll be able to do this stuff throughout the weekend all the way up until March 1st. So another really cool thing that was announced for Pokemon Day was the new mythical Pokemon Zarude. And of course, this is going to be for Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I don't necessarily think he's going to be in-game for at least another few weeks. I think they're at least going to either release the movie Coco and then release him into the Pokemon Sword and Shield, or he might not even come until the DLC, but they're kind of keeping that on the down low for the time being. But I'm going to pull up an article for you guys on screen. This is by Polygon. This is their little section called Pokegon, but it talks about the Pokemon Sword and Shield get new mythical Pokemon Zarude. And it reads on to say this: Pokemon Sword and Shield welcome a new mythical Pokemon starting Thursday, aka Pokemon Day. Zarude, a dark and grass type Pokemon with a somewhat gross vine growing trick. According to an official announcement from the Pokemon Company, Zarude can grow vines from the back of its neck and its wrists and the soles of its feet at will. Those strong, flexible vines, the Pokemon Company says, can be used to wrap around the tree or the tree branches to move around and grab berries from distant branches, and they even have healing properties. Zarude has the ability Leaf Guard. And again, that's an okay ability, and a lot of people really aren't interested in that ability. It's kind of more of the lower tier ones, but again, it's a new mythical Pokemon. He's really cool, and also really done to say this. It says Zarude is exclusive to Pokemon Sword and Shield and can't be encountered in regular gameplay. So how do trainers capture Zarude? Well, like I said before, the Pokemon Company is being very cagey about that, offering the following tease. And it reads on to say this: it has been reported that Zarude lives in a pack deep in the heart of dense forest. It treats anyone that isn't part of its pack with immediate hostility, attacking right away. Because of this, other Pokemon that live in the same forest are afraid of Zarude. But he seems to be a really cool looking Pokemon, and he's definitely going to be extremely strong, so when he does get released into Pokemon Sword and Shield, I highly recommend that you go out and find him and catch him. He's probably not going to be the easiest thing to get a hold of, but again, it's going to be really fun to see him in battle. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. But before you click off, make sure you go follow me over on Twitch. I've been doing a lot of live streaming over there lately, just hanging out, playing a bunch of different games, and I would like for you guys to come hang out with me. The link for that will be down in the description description below. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, great night, wherever you are. And until next time, peace out.